professionals and head to confessional. And once I'm in the booth, I feel real congressional. Welcome to the episode. Please like and subscribe. Don't drink and drive when you can smoke and fly. Soaring so high into the night sky, reaching for the stars, but they landed on a moon pie.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So I'm saying I'm on 2 of them.
Actually worked. Yeah, I had 2 too.
Oh shit! You went 2 in 2?
Yeah. That shit actually worked.
Cause I had one of the cherry ones, and then I had one of the ones you got. So I'm just like, I don't know what's about to go down. I don't know what's about to happen.
No, spazzing on this.
Yeah, it's either that or I'm just gonna zone out, and then I'm just gonna be like,
oh shit.
and then I'm gonna be like, what? What are we talking about? Yo,
That happens, man. That happens.
Mm-hmm. We're about to find out. Fuck around and find out.
Yep. And I feel already.
Right. So welcome to Awkward Intelligence. I'm Intox along with
BDot, baby.
episode 52.
Yeah.
Got a couple of gummies in the system. Oh, exactly. That's about what's about to happen. It's about to get weird.
Sorry, y'all. Yep.
Yeah.
2 gummies in.
We'll see where we go from here. Tell me where you go from here. Tell me where you go from here. So we'll see.
Yeah.
So about 45 minutes in, if we're just staring at each other, then you get the idea. You see what's happening. So welcome to the fucking show.
Yeah. 52 episodes strong, man.
52 strong, man.
That's what's up, man.
Wow.
52.
Rocking with us.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about that last time. Remember, we were saying, I was saying a couple people hit us up and said, man, I watched some of your newer episode, like 48 or something, and they were like, I could see the growth. I see, how y'all changed it up, and y'all doing, you're doing it. Mm-hmm. You're doing it, Peter. So,
yeah, that's what's up.
So, yeah, for the most part, like I said, when most people see it, they get it. They get the idea of the conversation. We're just talking. We're just having, We're just trying to work shit out.
Yeah, basically.
Share ideas and just see, that's why I said, drop in the comments. If you got comments about shit, if there's something we're saying, you're going, hey, maybe you got a piece of the puzzle we need, because it's like, that's what we're doing. We're trying to basically, the idea is, as we drop this gems and these bombs on y'all, the idea is that something is going to spark your idea to go, oh, wait a minute, I got to check this out. I got to look at this. That's the idea of planting the seeds, and is to, because that's what happened. That's how I saw it, was I started watching things, started noticing things, I started questioning things, I started researching things, and then I started going, oh, shit. They lied to us about everything. You know what I mean? Because, it's like if they lied about this, they lied about this, and they lied about this, what else did they fucking lie about?
Right. Because everything connected.
Right.
Everything's connected. So
connected.
If you lie about this one, you lied about that. So, yeah.
That was the system we were under back then. Back then, we were under a system of secrets and lies. And that's how our judicial system worked. That's how our economic system worked. That's how our healthcare system works. You know what I mean? It's so many secrets and lies that were wrapped in it, and we thought authority was authority. And it's like, oh, you're a doctor, you're telling me the truth, not knowing you have an agenda, of organ harvesting and human trafficking and the rest of this shit. We don't know. We didn't know hospitals were involved in all that shit until now. But you got to think. When you really think about it. You're like, all these bodies that go in and out of these hospitals, some of them don't come back out. But where do they go? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, some of them are transported, and there are family members that you transport to your local funeral homes and stuff like that. But at the same time, do we really know? Because we weren't there the whole process. I don't know what happened when you took my family member from that hospital room down to, the morgue. And then from the morgue, it just showed up at this funeral home, and they're just showing it to me real quick. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened between that whole process.
Right.
You know what I mean? We really don't know. We're not there. We're not, we're not walking that body all the way through.
We definitely can't be in the room while,
right.
While surgery going on. So
right.
We don't know.
We really don't know what's going on, and it's like we never questioned it. We just believed it is what it is, And we trusted that the doctors in the healthcare system were doing the right thing. And most of them are. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't want to quote numbers, but there's good people out there. There's good doctors out there. The thing is we didn't realize how much it was compromised and how many have infiltrated and how many don't have a good, idea behind it. That's the problem. We don't know. And because we can't discern between them, we just do what we do. We go where we go. We get the help we get. We don't get help. Whatever it is.
Right.
And the next thing we know, we're either continuously in a cycle of pills and sickness, or we're trying to get healthy. It's like and that's just one part. That's the healthcare system. Now take that to the judicial system. How many judges, sheriffs, all these things are corrupted and in the wrong situations, making the wrong decisions, and and helping themselves instead of helping everybody in general. So it's shit like that, and
that's where power coming in,
right? And so you take it from healthcare system to economic system to judicial system to It's like you put that ideology up to those systems, and you realize how fucked up it really is. And it's because we took our eyes off of it, and we've talked about that.
Yeah.
Because as people, we thought everything was under control and we could move on. That's being handled. We're good. So it's everybody's fault. We're all at fault because nobody was paying attention. Or the ones that were paying attention were telling people, and people weren't listening. You know what I mean? So
bomb droppers.
It's like you just weren't listening. And
I think that's it right there.
That's a big part of it. Was a lot of people have been whistleblowing for a long time, but it's a one-off. They whistleblow and they tell some shit, and then everybody goes, oh, that's interesting, but okay. And then they move on. Forget all about it. And then nobody knows what happens. And then a year later, that whistleblower is like dead, randomly just dies. And then everybody's like, oh, well, I guess that's over.
Yeah.
And it's like, but what happened? It's because over all these years, they were covering it all up. They were hiding it from us. They were defaming people. They were slandering people. In order to, anti-Semitic, all these things were all tied in to hushing the problem. And then what they would do is if you're a good guy and you're talking good stuff, you're teaching, you're building things, you're growing, with people. What they do is then they turn around and blame you for their shit, and they say, "Oh, look what we found on his computer, child porn," and then they get you out of the way.
Right.
Now you're not leading anymore. And everybody thinks whatever you were talking about is total bullshit now because you got defamed. But it was the cabal that was doing that. Where do you think they got that information from? Because they had it, so they planted it. You know what I mean? It's like that's how, but now we've eradicated most of that. That's why you're not seeing a lot of that anymore. If you notice in the news, you don't see a lot of people being defamed or deplatformed anymore. Or how they call it, not deplatformed. Well, deplatformed. What's the other fucking word they use? When somebody gets basically publicly shamed, like if, you know what I mean, and then they call that something. It's not deplatformed. It's like shit. Somebody's out there in the comments right now. I can't even think of the word.
Not even the nation. No.
It's almost like slander or something like that, but it's like some word they use, and it's like where they digitally basically get rid of you kind of because they just kind of make you not even relevant anymore by talking shit. You know what I mean?
Disappear.
You kind of just end up disappearing because nobody wants to talk to you. They don't trust you anymore. Because of all these things that they're talking about you now. I can't remember. It's almost like gaslighting, but it's like gaslighting is how they started, and then they somehow just defame you. That's the only word I can think of right now. Somebody's gonna throw in the comments, I know. But yeah, it's something like that. And so like, yeah, so you got all that going on. And so like, yeah, it was like, who do we trust? Every time you thought you could trust somebody, that person would end up a fucking pedophile. And then you'd be like, fuck, I can't trust that person either. But it's like, because we didn't realize that in the background, the bad guys were doing that to the good guys. You know? And so
That's
it was
what's going on there.
it's right. It's still going on, but you're seeing less of it because it's behind the scenes now, and they can't do it as well anymore because we've taken away a lot of their shit. Like we've talked about before, you know, we've taken away a lot of their money. They don't have trade routes anymore. They can't ship body parts. They can't, you know what I mean? You're seeing like in the news, there was one in Arizona, like not even a month ago, I think. They had an Arizona chop shop.
Arizona,
right?
yeah.
See what I'm saying? Like they have to do it locally now.
And they found that shit.
They can't distribute it and go underground and shit like they used to.
Right.
Because we've cut off the trains, we've cut off the boats. You know what I mean? We've cut off all these different things. So now they're just doing it in a warehouse in your fucking neighborhood. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then it's
right across the street.
who cloned Tyrone? You know what I'm saying? Like so like, yeah, it's like that shit is real. You know what I mean? Like that they're telling us that stuff for a reason. So like we have to always believe that because there's bad, there's always good too. There's a good resistance fighting it. Otherwise they would have fucking taken over a long time ago if there wasn't a good resistance fighting it at some point.
Right.
So there's always been a good and a bad per se. There's people who want to do good and there's people who just want to destroy shit. You know what I mean? And so that's what's been there. So this is kind of like, let's just open it up, man. I'm ready to go there. So the idea that I've come together with while watching and putting all that shit together is that the cabal and the people that we're fighting, we've been fighting them for thousands of years, hundreds of thousands of years for all, you know what I mean? For all, we don't know. We don't know what the world, cosmos, universe really entails. We don't have all that information yet, but it's coming to us. Our conscious level just got upped again this week. Yeah. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't know if y'all felt it out there, but our conscious level, like Monday or Tuesday of this week, just got leveled up again. So we're learning more, we're understanding more, we have the capacity for more, you know? So anyway, so what I'm trying to get to with this is that because we've been fighting them for thousands and thousands of years, you know how we talk about timelines, we talk about living your best timeline, we talk about, you know, all these different things, and some of y'all out there are probably going, I understand what you're saying, but I don't understand what you're saying. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me yet. And that's because I haven't given a lot of proof. I haven't given a lot of, you know, we haven't given a lot of examples and you know what I mean, and things. So what I want to do today is give that example to everybody so that they can start to understand why timelines and time travel and all these things do exist and the way that they're being used in order to free us today and in this scenario and why we're here and what we're doing. So, you know, so it's like, the idea is that, so if you could go back in time, if you're a time traveler, right? Just say you're a time traveler, and you wanted to fix a problem, you would try to go to the root of that problem and say, okay, so, you know, like a lot of people talk about, if you could go back and take out Hitler as a baby so that none of that ever happened, would you do it? Most people would probably go, yeah, that'd probably be a good thing to do. To keep that from happening, not knowing that someone else may still take up the task. You know what I mean? We don't know how that works. You take one out, another one will rise. So, you know what I mean? Because if it's supposed to happen, it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but he might not be ruthless
at
this moment.
Right. But you could change it somehow, I'm sure. Right. But what I'm saying is, so you would try to change it, right? So if we want to get rid of the evil that's here in this world, that's here with us, that keeps fucking with us, that's oppressing us, all that, right? You want to go to the root of that problem. When the fuck did they get here? Thousands of years ago. Let's time travel to that point and stop them then, right? That's what we're doing. That's what our dreams are. Why do you think we're dreaming of past lives and all these different things? You know, all these different people are not making this shit up. You know what I mean? They're dreaming about past lives and different things they're doing and da-da-da, right? So that's what we're doing. We're time traveling because we're light beings. We're time traveling in our dreams and all that different shit. And right now, I could be time traveling right now. I could be a fractal of myself could be going and doing something else while I'm doing this right now. You know what I mean? So we're doing all that. And as we're doing that, that's what's collapsing the timelines down. We're going back in time. We're cleaning up all those dirty fucking timelines. And as they collapse down, we're getting down to the one perfect, best fucking timeline. That's the battle. That's the 1,000-year fucking galactic battle that's been happening for thousands of fucking years that we don't understand because we've been lied to. Circles it back to that. We've been lied to. We weren't told what we were really here doing.
Bomb droppers.
Know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But that's the true situation of it is we have been in this battle since day one that every one of y'all are watching and got here. If y'all are watching this, you're still here, you're still doing the work. Because somebody has to, why they always tell us, somebody's got to clean up the timeline. For me, I'm that person. I've stepped up to that job. I've been doing that. I've been going back and cleaning up my timeline. I'm working on it. A lot of y'all out there are doing the same. You know what I mean? You're learning from this show and from other stuff to understand that and do that, you know? So that's what it is. You know what I mean?
Man, it's crazy sometimes. I be having dreams, but I don't remember them. But
you're not supposed to.
I know.
You know why? Because then you'd give away your fucking position. They'd know who the fuck you are. What a fucking cool trick, right?
Oh, wow.
Go in your dreams, do your shit, get wiped, and then come back out, and you're still you. You don't even realize what you're doing.
Right.
Because all of us are able to do this anonymously. That way, we're not constantly wiped out and assassinated the way you see the shit being done. When people start whistleblowing and talking all this shit, right? They come and find them and they figure them out and they fuck them up and they steal their money and they do all this weird shit to them and make them sound crazy and whatever. You know what I mean? They go after them. And so in order for that not to happen to you, God had a plan. And he said, if I mind wipe them before I send them back, they won't remember what they did and they can't tell on themselves.
Bomb droppers.
So we only have the information we need to move us forward. But we're not out here going, yeah, so last night I was in, Palestine and I was saving kids because that's my dream and that's what I was doing. You know what I mean? Like, we're not talking like that, but that's what some of us are doing in this world. We're over there helping in this war and we don't even realize it. You know what I mean? We're having, if we're able to catch dreams like that, we'll be able to have a dream and go, oh shit, I was there. You know what I mean? But most of us are being mind wiped on purpose. That way we can't tell on ourselves. It's just part of the plan.
Yeah, because I know I be having dreams.
Yeah, everybody does.
Yeah. But
Well,
the ones I
everybody
can't
who's supposed to
remember. I'm like, what the hell was I doing? I know I did something, but I just can't remember this shit.
Yeah, that's what it's about. You were on a mission that was secretive. That's your secret file. You'll know that eventually. It'll unlock itself, as we move forward into consciousness and we clear all the stuff out. But we have to get through this battle first. And that's what we're in. We're in the final battle now. You know what I mean? With the whole Israel, Palestine, and all this shit like that. That final battle is where those motherfuckers are at. That's what we've been talking about. You know what I mean? And that's where we've got them, pinned. And now this is the final fucking wipe of that shit. Once we get that out the way, boom. And which is happening. We're right there. You know what I mean? The IDF has been fucking surrendering. We just haven't been told yet. They're just not telling us. Why would they tell us?
Right.
You know what I mean? Their propaganda doesn't want to tell us that. But they've already been surrendering. Shit's already been happening.
Yeah. I heard something, they got to come to an agreement by the end of the year, some shit like that.
Yeah, because 2023 was supposed to be the final year. When we go into 2024, we're supposed to have redemption by then. You know what I mean? So all of this is supposed to be cleaned up based on timelines and shit. You know what I mean? So that's why this is the final battle. Why do you think it started on October 7th? because they only had a couple months left to try and fight their way out, but they can't. They're pinned and they don't even realize it because they're so hell-bent on revenge and bullshit, and they're focused on one fucking thing. They didn't see all the other chess moves being made. They walked themselves right into this deal. You know what I mean?
So while you playing the games, you gotta learn the board.
Yep. Yep.
Gotta learn the board.
That's why we're here. That's why we're powerful. That's who we are. We're galactic warriors. You know what I'm saying? We're galactic warriors. Some of us are from here, Earth and this planet. You know what I mean? We were seated here thousands of years ago. And some of us are just visiting just for this. You know what I mean? Just to fucking, we're about to win this game. You know what I mean? Some of us are visiting here to, and I'm saying some of us, not meaning me, but just some of us, you know, just throwing some of us out there. Some of us, that's why they call them NPCs and different stuff. Some of us are just here for certain reasons. And so here's another thing to think about, right? Right now, there's a lot of people, you know, because like you don't hear a lot about it right now, like suicide and stuff, right? It's still happening. You know, on a daily basis, there's still suicides happening. There's still people doing it, right? But think about this. The reason they're doing that is because they're giving up on this position and they want to come back as children in the new world. Because you don't disappear.
No, you don't die.
You just get, they want to get reinserted as a new child in the new earth. They don't want to be here dealing with this. That's all it is. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but
so they're coming back.
Yeah, but if you commit suicide, that's you're gonna come back here.
You just forfeited.
Yeah,
you forfeited. But the thing is like I said, you have a choice. You have a choice to come back because, like I said, it's your energy. You can go wherever you want. It's all a game. You know what I'm saying? It's all, you know what I mean? It's all part of a plan. So it's like that's why I'm trying to tell people, like, don't worry about that kind of shit. Those people will come back. They're here for a reason. They did their thing and they're like, I'm out. I'm gonna come back when I can have a better childhood and I can do better shit. That's all it is. You know what I mean? Because we're not thinking about death as the final. Death's not final.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So it's shit like that.
Yes, y'all. Death is not final.
Yeah, death is not final.
Don't.
So yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, don't worry about shit like that. It's you know what I mean? Like, and then everybody can sit here and go, well, you know, there's 7,000 kids been killed in Palestine since October. That was part of their plan. They were supposed to come here to wake you the fuck up by being killed in a war as children, so that it would pull on your fucking strings so you'd understand what's going on, the fucking severity of this shit. Because that's another thing I've been wanting to tell people. If people, all my life, people have quoted the Bible at me about all kinds of shit, right? And so I learned through that a lot, you know, because I didn't study the Bible too deep, but I learned through what everybody would spew at me. I would learn it, and then I would go research that part. Maybe they'd tell me, you know, Matthew, and you know, and maybe I'd go look that up, and I'd go, does it really say what the fuck they're saying? You know what I mean? Or they just fucking spewing some bullshit. But anyways, over the years, right, I put all that together, and then I'm thinking nowadays, right, I'm going, if those people really understood the Bible and really understood what they were reading, how could they not understand this Israel-Palestine thing? And why is there no outrage? Where's the fucking outrage from the Christian community? Because they believe in Jesus. Where was Jesus born?
Israel?
Palestine,
yeah. Damn, I'm saying Israel.
See what I'm saying? So you're believing in a fucking book that's telling you your guy was born in Palestine and Israel's attacking it right now. Where's your fucking outrage?
Bomb droppers.
You should be fucking in the streets right now going, fuck that shit. You know what I mean? Like, my religion says this. You're not supposed to be attacking the homeland.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Where's the outrage? Where the fuck are they? Because it, like we said before, just because shit's in a book doesn't mean, you know what I mean? Doesn't mean it's true. And I'm not saying it's false, but I'm saying just because it isn't true or false or whatever, just get the message.
Yeah.
The message of the book was to love one another, to be better and kind to each other.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what the message of the book was. Doesn't fucking matter if it's, you know, if fucking Troy was real, or if this was real, or if he really split the rock. Who gives a fuck? What did the book try to teach you? To be kind and to love one another and to, you know, be conscious about shit and don't cheat people, and you know what I mean? It talks about all that. You know, it talks about the money. You know, if you cheat me on the money, it's like he shows up and flips the board and says, fuck that. We're not dealing with your money no more. It says that in there. You know what I mean? Which is what we're doing right now. That's why we need to drop the dollar, destroy the dollar, because that's their money. We don't need their money. We need our money.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that, you know, so that's, or you know, or whatever we choose to do. If it's money or whatever, goes somewhere else. Money may not always be a thing. You know what I mean? At some point we may never need it. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah.
I say keep the money, but
For now, yeah.
Don't make it go digital.
Right. Not fully digital.
No.
We'll still have U.S. notes. We'll still have U.S. notes, but they won't be the Federal Reserve dollar. They'll be called U.S. notes, and they'll be built on, instead of debt, it'll be built on credit. You know what I'm saying? And credit's a good thing.
Yeah.
But it's not good when it's used in conjunction with debt. That's when it gets fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Credit is a good thing because they know your credit is you. I know you're worthy. You have credit with me. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So credit's a good thing. But when it's used with debt, it gets fucked up. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. Hey, that's one thing I pay every month is my damn credit cards. I don't care what else I pay.
Right.
I'm paying my damn credit card.
Because that's your rep.
Yeah.
That's your rep in the economy right now. You know what I mean? And if you
told y'all about that.
Yeah, if you totally fuck that up, then you're nobody in the economy.
Yeah, you're done.
You know? You're going to get worse rates. You're going to get worse shit. You're not going to be able to spend your money as wisely as you want to. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That's what bad credit does in this system. You know what I mean?
Right.
In this system we're in. So navigate your world. You know what I mean? Navigate the world you're in, but move to where you need to be, you know?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, when you want to spend wisely, you have to figure those little things out, you know, and make sure you're not, you know, like you're saying, if you're paying them off, you're not getting all those extra fees that they start charging you for fucking rolling money over and all this different shit. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You cut all those fees out. Why spend all that money when you can cut all those fees out and you spend what you spend? You know, and that's it. You know, that's the way credit's supposed to work.
Yes, sir.
That's a healthy use of credit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I'm just paying off my machine. I got one more payment to do.
Ooh, nice.
Done.
Home free, huh?
Yeah.
And you start making that bread.
Yeah, I mean, that shit felt good, man.
Mm-hmm.
I got a note in my email saying you got one more payment. I said, what?
Get out
Okay.
of here.
Okay.
Feels good, right?
Yeah, man.
It's like when your car hits you with that, hey, 6 more months of payments, you're like, fuck, I'm close. You know what I mean? And you make that last payment, and you're like, I fucking pay that bitch off.
I'm telling you. Like, and I ain't never like pay for nothing like that for real. You know what I mean? This is my first time like actually paying something off for real.
All the way through, huh?
All the way through.
All the way through. It's a good feeling. No, it is.
Yeah.
It's a great
like,
feeling.
I was like, wow. Okay.
Great feeling.
And it's mine. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
something you work for.
Yeah, I heard something else with credit. So
What's that?
they say when you're born, you know, your birth certificate gets put on the stock market and all that shit, right?
Right.
I've talked about that kind of shit. Your Social Security, your birth certificate, all that puts you into the fucking whole stock market idea, and it's the hidden one that we don't even know about, right? So what happens is that gets put on the stock. We've talked about this before, so don't act funny. Everybody out there. So what they do is it's this hidden stock market, right? So your stock for 18 years, because you don't have a job for 18 years, most likely, you know, maybe 15, whatever. But you see what I'm saying? Your first 18 years, for most people, no job. So what they do is when they issue that birth certificate and that shit, they also issue bonds in your name as credit for you. So they issue the credit. It's like $1 million or whatever, depending on the year you were born. It can be like $1 million. Then you're insured at death for 3 or 2 or whatever, something like that, right? So what happens is they're like those. Remember those insurance plans you've looked at before? What are they called? It's where you can get like a big insurance account, but then you can borrow from it and shit. I can't remember what it's called. Fuck. We've had it on the show before.
401k?
No, it's a different one. It's called. It's an insurance thing. It's called like. Fuck. How can I not think of shit right now? But anyways, I'll figure it out. We'll put it on the screen. But so anyways, basically, so you can borrow against it, right? So all it does is it's based on the stock market. It just keeps stacking cash. So that $2 million just starts compounding every month, every year in the stock market. And if the stock market does well, it does it faster. So it's doing that from birth till 18 years old. So by the time you're 18 years old, that thing can be worth billions sometimes, depending on how well the stock market did while you was coming up. Know what I'm saying? So that's why when you go to the bank and you want to borrow money for a fucking house or a car, it's in your account. That's why they need your information. That's why they need your social security number, so they can go pull that money out of your account. The thing is you don't know about that account. So that's the money they're putting in their bank to let you borrow that shit. So technically it's already been paid for. But they're making you pay it back to them with interest, so that they can make money.
That's how they get their damn
That's how they get their fucking money.
droppers.
See what I'm saying? So then check this out. When you die, where does all that money go?
Right.
Think about it, right? You're like, what the, if I had billions in there or whatever, and I didn't really use much, I only had a couple houses, you know what I mean? I didn't use much. Where's all that money go? Well, upon death, it has to stop. Okay?
They take it back.
So it stops at a certain point. You might have billions in there, right? They can't touch it because that bond is now bonded to you, but your death has blocked it out, right? So it's stuck there, but it's still there. It's just stuck there. The thing is it keeps collecting interest over time. Well, as long as they don't fuck with the original balance, they can take everything off the top. So they're just skimming everybody who's fucking dead too.
Wow.
That's where they're getting all their fucking money from.
Wow.
But we've toppled all that shit though. That shit's all done. You know what I mean? So like that's where they can't fuck with that money no more. But the thing is that money's there. And it's just waiting for us.
Bomb droppers.
Waiting for us to claim it. That's gonna be part of our redemption. Is we're gonna go, I'm this person, this is me. Now I have access to that account and that money. That's why I said in the future we're not gonna have to worry about anything. Our money's there. All we have to do is get to that point. The way we're helping this happen is by moving all this shit forward, believing we're gonna get there. Quit worrying about all this other bullshit that's happening in the world that you can't fucking fix. You can't work on it. That's not up to you. It's up to you to realize it's fucked up and it's time to move on.
Bomb droppers.
That's where we're at.
Yeah.
Because if we keep holding on to this old shit, we're never going to let it go, which means we're never going to move forward. See what I'm saying?
Facts.
So that's the idea of waking everybody up to the fact that you've been free. You just don't fucking know it. Welcome to Juneteenth. You know what I'm saying? We're free now. We just don't know it. We have to get it out to the masses. We have to tell everybody. We have to break down the old lies because everybody's still living under the old lies because they don't know any better. That's all it is. That's all this is. We're not trying to destroy your whole fucking paradigm. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to sit here and say your religion's a lie and this and that and that. But everything you've been told is a lie. You have to come to grips with that and start to realize how to pick it up from that point. That's all this is. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah. You might got to some people, but some people ain't gonna get it.
Yeah.
Some is just not gonna get
it. That's the simplified version of it, you know? That's the simplified version of everything we've been saying. If you want to take it into a 2-sentence thing, that was it. You know what I mean? Oh, shit, I forgot this wasn't down. My fucking arm hat, right? Yeah, so that's all I'm trying to do. Because I can't get there if we don't all get there.
Right.
We got to all work together to get there. And that's what this is. Teaching, trying to reteach you because you've got to unlearn some things, you know? Not everything all at once or nothing, but you got to start to unlearn some things so you can relearn some new things. That's all it is, you know? It's just the world is changing.
Yeah, you definitely got to open your mind up, man. If somebody telling you something and you like, nah, listen to it, man.
Right. Well, give it a chance.
You know what I'm saying?
Just
right.
give it a chance. And you got to remember, too, this is what I had to learn just like everybody else.
You know what you're talking about.
Discern from those different people. The people who are really talking to you, they're just talking to you. But the people who are trying to sell something to you are going to be selling it to you. You see what I'm saying? So think about that. Like every time, that's why, you know, we try to do shit different here on this show, because I don't want a fucking paywall in front of my information. My information should be free. My services and other things don't have to be free. I can charge for certain things, right? But my information should never be behind a fucking paywall.
No.
You know what I mean? You know, yeah, if I put a class together and build a class that I put time and effort in, could I sell that as a package? Of course. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with doing things like that. But for me to just sit here and you got to pay me to listen to me, like, that's crazy. That's where you got to look at other people sometimes and go, I don't know if what they're doing is legit,
right?
You know, and that's all I'm saying. And I've had to worry about it too. You got to vet that situation and figure out, is this for me or not? You know, some of it might pay for it and work it out. It might be for you. It might be something you're supposed to do. That's up to you, though. But just know that real truth doesn't hide behind anything. You know what I mean? Real truth is just out there. You know, so
yeah.
So don't get fooled by those swindlers. That's all I'm saying. There's some swindlers out there.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of them out here. Definitely. You can't listen to everybody, though.
Yeah.
Can't listen to everybody.
Right.
Now, if somebody say something different and you heard like 3 examples from somewhere else,
right,
and he wrong, no,
right, a couple of times,
right,
you're like, nah, okay, I'm out of here. And I've done that. I've watched 3-4 podcasts of somebody and then gone back, listened to other shit, you know, looked at some other shit, gone back, listening, and I'm going, nah, man, I don't think I should be over here. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then I'm out. You know, and it just wasn't for me. Maybe that information works for someone else, but it wasn't working for me.
That's it.
You know, and I don't know if it was true or not. It just didn't feel right. And I just was like, I'm out. I'm out. You know, I've learned to just understand that more. You know, when it just doesn't sound like, it's almost like it hurts when when they're talking to you, you're like, what are you talking about? All right, I can't do this. You know, and that's with movies and different things too. There's certain like freaky, crazy movies or, you know, paranormal movies where I'm like, no, this just doesn't. It feels like it's doing something to me. I'm like, nah, I don't want to deal with this right now, you know. So, yeah, I just don't even enjoy shit the same way anymore, you know, which is cool. I'm just moving on, just doing different shit. You know?
That's it.
Not everything's for everyone, you know, so. Yeah. But, and like I said, my tastes have changed, you know, over the last year or two. They have changed, you know. But, just living my life, man.
Like I said earlier, man, I'm just getting myself together, you know. Shit.
We all got to start somewhere, and we're all different levels.
Speaking of that, I'm gonna try to get some of this detox that I'm taking. It help your lungs, your organs, and all that, man.
You got a picture of it?
I'm feeling great right now.
Not on you.
No.
Send it to me. I can pop it up.
Yeah. and it's called mullein leaf.
Okay.
Matter of fact, if you know Dr. Sabiel,
Yes.
he talked about it.
Okay. Boom. I'm sold.
You know
I already
what I'm
know his
saying?
shit was
So
legit.
boom,
His shit's legit.
yeah.
You know,
So
just gotta make sure you get the legit products, though.
That's
There's
what
a
I'm
lot
saying.
of people
Yeah.
doing weird shit with his products too. So yeah.
shit, and
That's the other
I
part.
got a hold of it. So
Good.
if I get some,
Yeah.
try and get a bulk of it.
Let us know. Oh, boom. Put it on the website,
got you.
baby.
Yeah,
Put it on the website.
got y'all.
And then we'll just, yeah. Okay.
I feel good, man. Like
Yeah.
you know,
So stay tuned. We'll let y'all know how that comes together.
mullein leaf. It's a tea. It's a nice little tea.
Was that the one you were telling me about last week? I think it
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a tea.
Have you tried some yet, or you ain't got it yet?
Yeah.
Okay, you've already tried it.
Man, I'm doing it for the what? Probably 2 weeks straight now.
Okay. So you've already been on a little.
I've been
you've been
on
on the detox. That's right.
I
Boom.
told you.
Nice
Yeah.
segue.
I've been on the detox.
Yeah.
man.
Tell us a little bit about it, man.
You know, shit.
What you been? What's kind of the what's the day to day with it? What are you doing? You doing the tea every day?
Shit. Yep. I do I get up in the morning, brush my teeth, of course. You know what I'm saying? Then I got this mouthwash. Man, it's a game changer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it make your breath smell good.
You said that's all natural, right? Everything you're doing is all natural, right?
Everything is
Okay,
natural.
Everything's all natural.
Everything is organic.
So mouthwash,
natural.
toothpaste,
Yep.
all that, right?
Toothpaste, all that. I got the tongue scraper. All that. And then I go to work.
Right.
And then I get the tea. I use my tea.
Tea for lunch.
Yeah, tea.
All right.
I don't use no sugar. I use honey.
There you go. Or some stevia or something natural, right?
Man, I'm telling you, everything is natural.
Yeah.
You get the pure raw honey.
Yep.
That's where it is.
Yeah, local honey. Your local honey's really good.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I be smoking
Wherever
and
you're
shit.
at.
I smoke still, but I don't cough as much.
Right. You probably cleared out a lot of that fucking mucus
I
and
definitely
bullshit.
have.
Yeah, man.
I definitely have. You know what I'm saying? And for you smokers, and you know, that's what it's for.
Bud smokers only. Bud smokers
That's
only.
what it's for, man.
Bud smokers
telling
only.
you.
Bud smokers only.
You be coughing out of nowhere and just, you know what I mean? You got spit.
Yeah.
Be that
Yeah.
hard, nasty shit.
Yeah, that's
you know
what I'm
I
saying.
mean? From years
and
ago.
they say that's what Dr. Sebi says.
Yep.
Is the mucus is what holds shit, and that's why it's in your body.
Yeah.
If you can get all that out, you'll be cleaner. Yeah, definitely.
I can breathe better. I
Right.
breathe better. You feel me?
And this is just off the tea and the other shit you're
Just
doing?
off the tea.
Just off the tea. Just the tea alone.
Just the tea alone.
Gotcha. So the tea is clearing out your fucking lungs.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Game changer.
Definitely a game changer.
Yeah, man.
My airways open. You can breathe, man. Shit crazy.
All them nutrients from that tea,
I'm
man,
loving
going
it.
circulating
Yeah.
through the system, man. Yeah, I like it. I like it.
So I'm trying to get that bulk, man.
And then that's it.
gonna
Just
try
the
to
tea
let
for
that-
now. Or are you doing anything else? Working out.
Well, I got
running
the
around? Anything extra?
yeah, I work out.
Okay, look, you still doing your push-ups and shit?
Gotta do the push up.
I gotta get back into there.
Gotta do the
I gotta
push
get back
up.
in there.
Gotta do the push up.
My shoulder was feeling weird the other day. I was kind of like, let me let it rest. You know, that turns into like 2 months later.
Shit. I need to work on my abs next, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I'm doing the inside.
I got you.
Working on the inside.
Yeah.
Then I got some black seed oil coming.
What they say,
What's that?
as above, so below, as within, as without.
below.
You know what I'm saying? So as you're cleaning up inside, it'll start to manifest itself on the outside too.
Shit. I used to smoke Black and Milds back in the day, so get all that shit out of me.
Right.
Get all that out of me. But
Definitely.
feel good, man. Got some black seed oil.
Got that.
That's
on the way.
coming. Yeah.
What's that do?
That's coming.
What does that do?
That's for like joints.
Okay. So it's like a cream or a oil or something,
It's like a healer.
right?
It's a
But
healer.
I mean, how does it come? Is it
It come in a bottle. Come in a bottle.
so it's oil though, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
And you take a teaspoon of that. They say it's nasty.
You eat it?
No.
Oh.
You well, you drink it.
Okay.
They say eat it. Fuck me up. Now you drink it.
Okay. So it's like you just teaspoon in your
teaspoon.
fucking tea or what?
No.
Just straight up.
Straight up.
Straight up. What's it taste?
Yeah.
Like?
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet. That's right.
Nah. But they say it's bitter.
Yeah.
You know, bitter things good for you. So
Right.
I'm like,
I've heard of black
like,
seed oil.
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard of the shit, but I didn't know what it was. Like, how does it? How do you work it? You know,
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah. Put the chase it with some orange juice.
Okay.
So
Oh, does the acidic or something add to it or something?
Yeah,
It counteracts it or do something?
No, because the taste.
Oh, orange juice just works better?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
You know what I mean? Do it as a chaser.
How
but,
about strawberry lemonade?
hey, whatever you prefer. whatever you
Okay, I was
you
just
want.
making sure, like, orange juice wasn't for a reason, right? Okay. It's
Shit.
just because it just
I mean,
tastes all right.
off the reviews, you know, everybody say orange juice. So I'm like, all right,
Maybe they've tried the other ones, and I just need to listen.
yeah.
Because I'll take that other shit, it'll probably make you sick or something.
I mean, shit. Now you can't be sick off this, man. It's all natural,
I
man.
know, I'm just kidding.
Good shit. Ain't no pharmaceutical, nothing.
Yeah, our pharmacy is all around us. Nature. Oh, shit. That should be our pharmacy.
Plants, man.
That should be our pharmacy.
Plants come from
I posted,
everything. Come from plants.
I posted some shit about wormwood on my ppeintox Instagram, and a few people hit me. They were like, "Damn, nice to know." It's a plant called wormwood. You got to watch it because I don't remember. But it basically was like it's a plant that like is pretty much around most areas, and they say to you can take it and put it in teas and do other stuff and shit like that, and it's a good it's called, just look it up, wormwood. You know what I mean? As a plant, and it'll tell you all the shit that's good about it, you know, or whatever. They say it's like something you can just go walk out anywhere and pretty much find it usually. It's pretty common, you know. So yeah. So a lot of people were like, "Damn, nice to know. I didn't know wormwood was so fucking, you know, you could do so much shit with it." You're like, we're in the age of knowing now. Now we just know shit.
I'm telling you.
That's why I said when your conscious level gets raised up, you'll start realizing, how did I know that already? You know what I mean? Like you just know stuff. You just know stuff because our conscious level has been raised. You're welcome. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't me. I might have helped. I'm just saying.
I'm telling you. Man, I just feel good though, man.
I feel
My energy.
good.
My energy,
Yeah.
you feel me? Like, gotta have the frequency right.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what
Matter of fact, speaking of frequency, Andre 3000 just came out with a damn CD
yeah.
called Blue, what? Was it Blue Moon?
I don't remember what it's called, but I listened to it. Yeah, it's a fucking meditation album.
Yes, sir.
It's a fucking meditation
Yes,
album.
sir.
Yeah. There was a few times where I was like,
But do you know what
Is it
hertz
over?
it's in? Is
432?
432 frequency.
432? Yeah.
That's for like healing and shit too. Like
Right. That's, yeah.
like connection and shit. So I'm
Right.
like, wow.
Yeah, different. Right. We talk about frequencies, right?
Right.
I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was telling them, you know, hey, there's, we've talked about it before, those holos, the pictures that have frequencies in them. And I showed it to them, and I sent them one. I know they have like back problems, so I sent them one that was for back problems. And they're like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, it's got frequency in them. They're like, man, that can't have frequencies in it. What are you, crazy? And I'm going, it's a picture. It's made of light. What do you think it is? It's a frequency. You know what I mean? So like, by it being drawn a certain way, it's giving off a frequency. And I'm just like, but you don't believe in it? What? You believe in all this other shit. You know what I mean?
See?
I was like, see, sometimes people just don't understand themselves.
He didn't get the message. He didn't listen.
Well, I don't know for sure, but at the time he was fighting it. And I just was like, it's a picture. Every picture is a frequency. It's a captured frequency. That's what a picture is. So I'm like, excuse me.
You remember them little crystal balls and it had like electric running through them, and if you touch it,
Yes.
it all come to you like.
Because
though?
yeah, because see, we thought we were electrical beings, but we're not electrical beings.
I mean, that's what electric.
We're light beings that have magnetism.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So that's why electricity fucks us up. You know what I mean? When you hit it, you're like, oh shit, because you just fried everything in your fucking system. You know what I mean? It's like dropping water on a computer. You know what I mean? It's like just jolt it. You know. So yeah, because we have electricity within us. You know, that's what runs our atoms and shit like that they talk about. But yeah, it's like, but we're technically light beings that can manipulate energies. You know, that's what we do. That's what we were built for. That's why we're called humans, light beings. You know, like, I don't know how to be any more forward with that. Because remember, we're all saying the same words. We're
That's
just
great. Say
don't
the words.
understand the language
Words is
sometimes.
crazy.
Yeah. Man, it's been there the whole time. You know what I mean? It's been there the whole time. I thought about it because I'm like, hue. That means color. You know? You'd say, what's the hue? You know, it's a color. And you're like, humans. That means we're light. You know, like, but I didn't think about it that way 10 years ago. Maybe not even 5 years ago. But lately I'm like, wait, humans, that makes fucking sense. You know what I mean? Like, they've been calling us that the whole time. We didn't
That
realize
goes back to when they translate the Bible, because it was written in Hebrew.
Right.
See,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's been manipulated. You know, it's been manipulated and reworked and renamed, and chapters have been pulled out. We talked about that last week.
Yeah.
The book, The Gospel of Thomas. You know, I didn't finish it, by the way. Anybody else out there? But you see what I'm saying? So it's like all these canons have been pulled out. You know, all these interpretations are different. So we don't know what the fuck we got. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like I said, is some of that stuff true? Definitely. How much of it? We don't know. You know what I mean? And what specifically? We don't know. You know, but it's supposed to resonate with you. That's why I said, get the message. What's the message you feel? That's probably the right stuff. You know what I mean?
There's definitely some truth in there,
Right.
but not everything.
Right. And or at least not the way we know it. It might be true in there, but we know it differently, which makes it false. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We've been told something a certain way, so we believe it a certain way. It might not actually be that, you know. So that you know, that's all it is too. Misinterpretations, you know, skewed interpretations. Everything's a little tweaked. You know? So that's all we're saying. That's why you need to go. If you think you know it, go back and reread it now, because you have more information. Know what I'm saying? That's where I go back
It
and
look different.
yeah, I go back and watch old movies, go back and read different books that I've read, because now that I have more information, I can understand more that's going on in there. You know?
Shit, I got a homeboy. He could break the Bible down.
Right.
Matter of fact, I seen this man change for real. Like, I seen him. You know what I'm saying? That, but now he's a pastor and shit. You know what I mean? But he could break the Bible down to you.
You talking about Mikey?
Nah.
Someone else.
My man, actually his name is Moses.
Is that the person you said you want to try and get on the show at some point?
Yeah, and that's crazy. I just talked to him over the weekend. But yeah, him.
Cool. Yeah, definitely.
He could break the Bible down to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to be riding around with him and shit. And he just, you know, he tell you a verse, boom, boom. He, you know, and he break it down to you.
Right.
So
What his interpretation is.
Yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
and shit. His name Moses. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Definitely. He's gonna know something.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
shit.
What's up?
I don't know if he free. I don't know when he. I get him on next week, probably.
If you want to do it that way,
If he, yeah,
that's easy. Wait, what's next week? No, we're good next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good next week. Let's see.
Man,
Let's see what date that is.
pretty sure we got some stories, man.
Yeah, the 13th. Okay, yeah. So we got after this one, we've got 2 more weeks, and then we'll do a break on the 27th. We're gonna have a break, and I'll put that song one together. I'm gonna do that in the next week or so. Have that ready because we won't be recording on the 27th. So
All right. And that's crazy. I don't know what happened to my song, but it deleted.
oh shit, because I updated it
Oh, I'm like,
and I
man.
didn't send it back to you.
I was like, what the hell did I do?
Should have said something. My bad. I forgot.
I
I thought about it at one point.
No, yeah.
Yeah, at one point I was like,
I need to hear the music. I like, hold up. What is going on here? Why is my shit deleted? I went back to my drives. I
Right.
said, what the hell is going on? I restarted the phone. I did everything. And I came back to it and said, this file was something. I said, what? So the whole time it deleted. Damn. It's so good, man. So good. Yeah, just hear yourself right, man. Just shit.
Spread love, spread truth.
Something I could say, man. Just hear yourself. For real. That shit feel good, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you're healing in here, all of this is gonna work itself out because you know what I mean. When you start healing here, you start realizing where you need to clean it up, you know, and just tighten it up. That's it. You ain't gotta be perfect. Just tighten some things up, and you'll see it. You'll realize how much that matters, just a little bit, you know.
Right.
That's what we've been doing.
Dang.
That's what we've been doing all these years. That's how we do about now.
Take care of yourself. It come from within. Start from within.
Yep. Stop worrying about all the dumb shit out there that you got no reason, nothing. You know what I mean? Like, it's all dumb shit.
Yeah, I
look
ain't even been worried about what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. A lot of times, like I said, I just skim past most of this shit. You know what I mean? Because, like, I get what's going on now.
Yeah.
I understand the idea. You know, all of the, you know, it's like it's there's a movie going on at the same time. They're trying to keep people engaged. That's what, you know what I mean? To keep those people, no, stuff's still going on. Yeah, of course, with masks and bullshit and movie props and da-da-da, right? Just to keep those people tied in. Those are the people that are not going to wake up. They're tied into that shit. You know what I mean? They're not waking up. They that's what they believe, and that's okay. But there's some of those people, and then and then there's the people in the middle. They're like, I don't know, this is going on, but you guys are saying some shit, and you know. And then there's us, you know. We're engaged, we're in it, we're involved. And then there's like the fucking crazy motherfuckers that have been deep in it for fucking 35, 40 years, their whole lives, doing all this shit, and that's who we're learning from. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's where we're at. It's a fucking cycle of shit. You know, you've got to have a little bit of everything, because the people who don't change or don't get it, some of us are looking at them going, damn, I remember those days. I remember when I was that person. You know what I mean? You're like, definitely don't want to be that. So it's a reminder of where you've been too. You know, it's part of your healing process. You can look back and go, damn.
Or you look at somebody like, damn, would you wake up? Like, damn. Mm-hmm. What is wrong? Nah, yeah.
You don't know what it is. You don't know what it's you don't know what it could be. There's something that any of us out here could say that could just trigger that one person. That's all that was their trigger. And then now they're there. That's what it is. That's all it is. It's just we don't know what that is for everybody. Everybody's gonna have their moment. You know, that's what it's for. That's why it's called the Great Awakening. Mm-hmm. And what the bad guys have been trying to do is called the Great Reset. They want to reset the table and start over with their bullshit again. Mm. That's not happening. You know what I mean? Like, because they've already fucking lost. We're just walking into it because we're watching their downfall. See what I'm saying?
Done.
We're walking into it, right? They're done. We're just walking into it. So as we're walking into it, all that shit's falling away. That's where we're at. That's the, you know, once the final movie runs the credits, you'll get it. It'll make sense to you.
Is it crumbling?
Yeah, it's all just crumbling around us, and we want it because that's the evil shit. The thing is we got to remember, they're not going to crumble it without taking care of us. That's not how it works. You don't destroy it without having the backup already in place. That's what we've been doing for the past 3 or 4 years. Since 2020 or whatever, right? Or I mean, even longer, but
probably longer.
What I'm saying is 2020 is when we noticed it, as they've been putting all these things in place behind the scenes, and when all that stuff collapsed, the new shit takes right over and we don't even feel it. That's the idea. There's going to be no, you know what I mean? Like, this is a silent war. It's a psychological war. Are you in tune with them or are you in tune with us? You know? That's all it is. They're trying to keep your attention. We're trying to keep your attention.
Bomb droppers.
Know what I'm saying?
Facts. Oh, man.
That's where we're at.
Just don't get caught up in the bullshit.
Yeah.
Brainwash.
Yeah.
We done told you everything was a lie.
Remember, it's all just entertainment.
Yeah.
You know? So when you're watching that shit, it's an entertainment. You're like, okay, yeah. I get it. Yeah. Sounds legit.
Just right. Like it's,
you know what I mean?
It's a game. Shit. Got defender and an offense.
Right.
I mean,
and we're on offense right now. We were on defense for a long time. Now we're on offense, baby. We're making the moves. We're saying what's happening.
That's it.
This is us now. We the people. How many times we say that? We the people now make the moves. You know? So fuck whatever they're doing up there in Congress, because it's all bullshit. It's just to keep you engaged, to keep you going, look what's going on. Look what's going on. It's a fucking movie, people. It's just to keep you engaged. All that shit's going to be revamped.
Yeah.
The whole judicial system and all that's being revamped behind the scenes. And once they unveil it, all that other shit just falls apart. Just watching it.
I'm falling down.
Just watching it pass by like a tide, man.
Yeah, it's a movie I don't want to be in.
Yeah, don't yeah. You know it's there, but you don't have to fall into it. You can look at it, entertainment, laugh, move on. Like, Just don't fucking fall for it. Which is another thing. They're trying their bullshit again. You see all these people talking about these new little sicknesses jumping up everywhere and shit. They're trying their bullshit again. It's flu season, people. Shit's gonna happen. Where are the flu numbers
crazy.
at? When's the last time you looked up the flu numbers? There were none last year. Did anybody notice that? There was no flu stats. How does that work? How does the flu go from always being there to all of a sudden there's nothing? Where'd the flu go? Because they renamed it, and we all know what they renamed it.
That's crazy. You even mentioned that shit.
So yeah, don't fall for their bullshit. Don't comply. Fuck them. We're not worried about all that. You ain't worried about it. It ain't real. It'll go away.
They done jab one of my damn coworkers. Like, damn.
Yeah, got him.
Yeah. I said, damn.
Still
why did you do
huh?
that?
Still falling for it.
Why did you do that? She said her arm was like this.
What? See what I'm saying?
I was like, wow. Talking about you gotta go for more.
Nope. Unbelievable.
That's what I'm like. For what?
More?
I was like, you better stop.
Yeah.
But she don't know no better, man. She, she's Spanish.
Yeah, she's just, that's what I'm saying. She's one of the ones that's just going to blindly follow.
Yeah.
And, like I said, we have to have those people so they can be examples. That's just what it is. They're going to be examples. You know what I mean? And we're going to see, like, no, this is why you should have did this shit. You know what I mean? Because of things that are happening like this. I mean, things we're already seeing, the sudden deaths and all these other things, And we've talked about it on this show. Some of that had to happen. It was to take out certain factions and ideas that were already in our population that you didn't even understand. You didn't know they were there. None of us did, So some of that was to just weed out those people. How do you do it? On a massive scale. You make it look like it's something else. But you can use that to your advantage to show the other people not to fuck with it. See what I'm saying?
Bomb droppers. See?
Everything, like I said, everything we think is evil sometimes is being used for good purposes that you don't even realize. You don't even know what's happening. Reason,
but you don't know, right?
Right.
That's how I look at it.
Right.
Everything's done for a reason.
Correct. And that's why you all this stuff that was being done to us because we were doing nothing. We were willingly complying at that point because we were doing nothing. But at some point, the suffering got so bad that we all had to come together and figure it out, which is what we talked about at the beginning of the show. We started jumping our timelines, going back in time, cleaning up shit to get to this point right now.
Bomb droppers.
And you're fucking in it. If you're watching this, if you're here, you're involved. You're doing this shit and you don't even realize it. We're all collectively working on this. Some of us just know more than others.
Yeah.
That's all it is. And we're just here to plant the seeds for the rest of y'all to follow. Because you're following us as we walk into our new realities, man. We're walking into our new reality and we're shedding all that bullshit that we don't need. And that's why it looks like destruction. That's why it looks like dismal shit, because we're just shedding all that shit off of us. Border crisis shit and all that stuff. We can't. Everything's being done that looks bad, but it may not. That's just, remember, we're just snorkeling. That's the surface.
Yeah.
That's the surface. We don't really know what's going on deep down in there, And so, like I said, think about I think we talked about it. If the immigrants are coming in and, they're Iranian, they're Chinese, or all these different things that are not Mexican, right? But there's some of those too, and there's other ones, Brazil and Argentina, and who knows, Panama, who knows, right? But anyways.
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows what's coming in there? So they're saying, right? And that's how they're trying to use it to scare you. But the thing is at the same time, all these people being killed in the world, like we were talking about, all these children and people that have been saved from the underground bunkers, where do they go? They were given new bodies and sent back out and said, go home. And that's where they're going. They're good people. They're just being, I think, I'm not saying all 100%, but you see what I'm saying? A majority of them are good people just trying to go home. But they have adult bodies now. They may not know where home is. They're just trying to go places, trying to figure it out, right? But, I'm saying God's ushering them where they probably need to go. That's all I'm saying.
That's what they got to follow.
Right. So some of them are those people. Some of them are agents. Some of them are, how they keep saying they're military-looking men. They're military-looking men. Military age and all this shit, right? Keep saying shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Because some of them are. Some of them are military. But they're good military. And they're out there working for a purpose. And they're following some of these people. And they're integrating with these people. And they're arresting these motherfuckers before they even do anything. We're just not seeing that. It's an underground operation. Know what I mean? Think about it. We're in the best timeline. They're not going to let anything bad happen to the majority of us. Some things are going to happen because they have to happen to show us things.
Yeah.
But not to destroy us. Think about it. We're not here to be destroyed. We've already won. We're just seeing it play out now. You know what I mean? This is the reflection. We're watching the reflection now. So it's like every scenario can be taken and go, yeah, you could look at it like it's a horrible scenario. But no one's here to destroy us. That's not the way it's going to work. They're going to try. But we've already got stuff in place because remember, we're jumping timelines and going back in time. We already know what they're trying to do. We've already put things in place to fix it.
Bomb droppers.
See what I'm saying? It all makes sense.
Yeah. It spun back around.
Brought it back.
It spun back around. But that's crazy though. Like,
that's how we know we're on the best timeline.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
Our army let anybody in there for real.
Mm-hmm. Right. Because, like I said, at some point, we're not going to have borders. It's not going to fucking matter.
I just ran across a dude from Iraq.
You say you work with one, right?
No.
Or is that a different dude? He from Egypt.
Yeah, he from Egypt.
Different.
But dude from Iraq in the army.
Yeah.
So what the?
The U.S. Army?
Yeah.
Gotcha. But he's originally from Iraq.
Yeah.
Oh. So maybe he's trying to come over, and so he joined the military in order to come over, huh? Maybe. I don't know. So what do you think? They got sleepers in the army too, right? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I mean.
I mean, yeah, there's good guys
crazy,
and bad guys.
Bro.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you know
shit
what I
is
mean?
crazy.
Everybody, they've been embedded in everything. They're in everything. That's why we know they're everywhere, because they've embedded themselves in everything.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah. But all that's being cleaned up. Yeah. All that's being cleaned up.
Then you look at China army. Mm-hmm. It's nothing but straight Chinese people in there.
Right. Oh yeah, they're not gonna.
You know what I mean? Right. So I don't know.
You think those Chinese people are clones? Is that why they got 1 billion people, 1 billion man army? They're all clones, aren't they? We'd never know. They all look alike.
Or maybe little robots. I don't know.
I'm just right.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know what the fuck.
Because we know there's some wild shit going on in China out there. They got too much land out there.
Too much technology.
Yeah,
too.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Too much shit going on out there.
I mean, It's wild, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely wild. That's why I don't even think about it too much.
Yeah, I just gather my information for the show.
Yeah.
That's about it. Otherwise, I don't pay attention. I don't watch no news,
Fact.
nothing. I just gather some information for the show, and then I'm like, I'm in.
I ain't watched no news in a minute.
I don't watch news like that at all. No, nothing like that. I watch clips. I see a clip here and there. That's about it. Yeah.
Get to the juice.
Yeah, I've been doing all that shit. I'm like, I don't got time to sit here and
Right. I want to hear the main.
give me the hits.
Right.
Give me the hits. Nothing but the hits.
Give me the message. let me get the message out
nothing
of
but the
this.
hits.
Right. I feel you. Get right to it.
I'll watch a couple clips and that's it. And I'm just like, otherwise I'm just headline, read about it. Okay, okay, get it. One clip. Yep. Okay, that happened. You know what I mean? That was some real shit. But like I said, a lot of that is the movie. You know what I mean? That's all just the movie. That's why I said I'm just keeping up with it so that I can talk to people about the movie they're watching. You know what I'm saying? That's why I keep up with it for the most part, is so that if somebody goes, well, what about this and what about that? I can go, da-da-da-da-da. That's a movie. You know what I mean? Da-da-da-da. And then they're like, oh, okay. That's what you believe? And I'm like, well, you seem to believe what they're doing. So I can believe whatever I want too.
Yeah.
We can both believe in crazy shit. You know what I mean? Like, you can believe in whatever you want. I just don't have to give a fuck about it. I don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Truthfully, I don't. But I do. You know what I mean? I care. You know, I'm you know, I respect your ideas. I have no problem with that. But I'm just saying, in the real world, nobody has to give a fuck about anything anybody else believes in. There's no law against it. There's no idea. It's like, yeah, I mean, like,
Right.
There's nothing out here that says we have to do this and you have to. Nobody gives you know what I mean? We really don't have to give a fuck.
I mean, maybe if we gave a fuck, maybe.
But right.
You know
And
what
that's
I'm
why I
saying?
said,
See?
if you respect people, and
Right.
it doesn't fucking matter what they believe. As long as
Right.
we're all
Just hear
being
this shit
kind
out.
and nice and showing love to each other. That's it.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like if you cook a meal and you invite me, I bring a bottle of wine. Be courteous, do your basic shit.
Boom.
Then you realize, okay, I'll invite you over one day too, at some point. And you're just being kind to each other. That's it, That's it. Hold a door for somebody. You know what I mean? Shit. Quit being so rude.
Say thank you.
Right.
Dang, it's not hard.
I appreciate you. Shit like that.
Right.
My pleasure. That's why some people like going to Chick-fil-A. They just want to hear somebody say, my pleasure.
Oh no, how's this? You go first.
Yeah, it's simple. It's simple shit, man.
Yeah, it's all
I'm
good.
with it. I'm with it.
That's simple shit, you right.
It should be simple shit, and it's we've all fell off. We've all had our moments where we've all fell off and done shit, whatever, or not done the right thing all the way or whatever. It's like we've all been there, but to just to be kind to people, it doesn't take a lot. You know what I mean? It doesn't take a lot to just be kind to Yeah, man. I'm just
At all.
it's simple shit. Like I said, I've seen older people loading up their car with their cart, at the grocery store. And now they got to walk that cart back to the fucking corral. I'm already walking that way. I'll take your cart. I got you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to walk all the way back. I'm already going that way. You know what I mean? And I might need the cart anyway. Sometimes I just take it and roll. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
but I'm
crazy.
Like, it's just that simple sometimes. It's easy. And then you just had a cool interaction with somebody. You know what I mean? And they're going to remember that. Mm-hmm. People remember when you do nice shit for them. You know what I mean? Like they do. That that's the first impression idea. Is if you get somebody, if you're kind to them, and in a way that's not kissing their ass or no shit.
No.
But being authentic, being yourself, and just being kind, and just understand the scenario. But when you meet people, right, that's what they remember. That's how they remember you. A lot of times they're not like, you know, or if it's something bad, you know what I mean? Because you know what I mean. It's like if you meet somebody that night, and then they'll be like, "Man, I remember you, bro. You jumped on top of that car, and you fucking started doing that shit. And you fucking tried to break that window, or something, you know what I mean?" Or they're gonna go, "Yeah, I remember you, man. Yeah, and man, you gave me something that day or something like something you had. You gave me that one shit, man. Yeah, that was cool, man. You shared your chips with me or something. You know what I mean? They'll remember little shit like that sometimes because they thought that was a cool gesture or whatever, you know, if you did something cool, you know, at that moment. And so yeah, that's all it is. It's like sharing those little moments with people as you move along in the world. And everywhere you go, somebody's always going to be cool with you. You know,
That's it.
right? Isn't that crazy?
That's it.
It sounds so simple, but it's like it's an art. There's an art to it. You know what I mean? There's an art to it, and there is in a way. You know, just the way. And I guess that's energy. That's your energy flow. That's what you bring. You bring a certain style of energy to the room and to the idea and to the. You know, I get it. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't used that one in a long time.
It is.
It's been a while.
The energy flow.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Shit.
But yeah, we can wrap this thing up, man.
Energy. Gotta keep that energy. What we talking about? Energy, frequency, and vibration.
Vibrations.
That's what we should need.
We need that shirt.
And the vibe.
Coming right up.
Vibration. You know, because we be vibing over here. You know, keep the vibe right. No negative energy.
Right. Yeah, you'll know. Shit don't feel right. Just move along. Do something else. Try something else. You know? And, you know, just do your best. I mean, everybody's, like I said, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody's here to have fun. Everybody's here to enjoy things. Like, you know, enjoy things. Do things. Like we said last week, have fun. Continue to have fun.
Yeah, but be yourself while you doing it.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's the whole
Yeah.
key. Be yourself while you doing it.
Yeah. People will feel the authentic how's that word? Authenticity? Authentic.
Oh, damn, now you got me tongue twisted.
How do you say it?
Damn. See?
Authentic.
And you know I
Is it authentic?
You know I study and
Authenticity.
Shit,
Authenticity.
so that is.
There it is.
Damn. That shit came out crazy.
What is it? Authenticity. Authenticity. Want to try it?
No. I ain't say a lie to you.
That
No.
shit fucked me up too.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a bad one. Authenticity. Yeah, they'll feel your authenticity. There it is. What the fuck was that?
And I know I'm a stud on it because I'm thinking about it too much.
Right.
And I'm like, nope,
Just fuck it all up, right?
nope. And he gonna jump out there like that.
Oh, wow.
But yeah. Oh,
What you got? Oh, shit.
it ain't nothing. You know. Remember my license?
Yes. Look at this fucking action.
This is my license.
How the fuck?
I got this. Boom. That falling off.
The infamous license.
That. It's still together though.
Did you get a new one?
No.
Okay, I was hoping the story was that you got a new one.
No. I go to the bank. I go to the same bank.
And they
know me.
still, they still
Yeah.
don't fuck with you?
No.
Not no more?
No, because they know me now. No. They know all the numbers. Yup.
I know you, sir.
They know me. I'm good.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I think
That's crazy.
A year
It just
later.
came to me.
A year later,
And this is why it's banged up like this.
still here. That thing is still riding.
That's my damn.
So does it just crumple in your pocket at some point, and
I don't
that's how you
carry
figured it out?
I don't carry it with me like this.
Well, no. But what I'm saying is, like, when it first happened like that, how'd you find all the pieces?
Luckily, the motherfuckers, they was sticking on.
Oh, shit.
A piece of plastic was holding them. So
Relaminated.
Yeah. My lady wrapped it up
Holy
for me.
fuck.
Boom, boom, boom. And then I just kept it like that. And then me being lazy,
Yeah. But
not wanting to put shit back together.
But you can't because you got to go there, right?
To the NBA?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel like messing with the NBA. I got a whole nother year on that.
Okay, he's like, I got a whole nother year. He says,
good.
I'm only going to go if I have to fucking go.
Good.
Why are you so scared of the NBA, man?
I'm not scared of the NBA. I just don't want to. I feel like going to the NBA. I don't feel like going. They gonna ask me all these questions.
I know, man. I feel like you get interrogated at the door just to get in that motherfucker.
Hey, I just want to.
Well, you here for it?
My license.
Just get my license. You got your paperwork done? You're like, what paperwork? That's what I'm here to do. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Then you got to stand in line. Yeah. You got to wait for your number to call. Then as soon as you sit down, you go for your problem. You got something else.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Then they got to get sent somewhere else?
Back to another line. Like, man, listen, man. I came in for my license. That's all I want, man.
He's like, I ain't dealing with all this other bullshit. Just give me my license.
That's what I'm saying. And, oh, yeah.
That's a different appointment.
You got this fine. You got to go pay. So you got to go stand in this line. Like, man.
Fuck all that.
I got another year on this, motherfucker. I deal with that shit a year from now.
Right.
Shit, I'm a procrastinator for real. See what I mean? I got till 7
champion. That's
shit.
What you are. I mean, at this point, that's a skill.
I mean, shit.
You've made it into a skill game.
I be driving. I mean, I drive good. You know what I'm saying? My taste good. What the fuck I'm worried about?
Right. I get you, man. What the universe is telling you is you don't need that shit anyways.
Right.
Because we really don't.
You really don't.
We're free to travel. That's a commercial license. That has nothing to do with traveling. And all we do is travel. We're not fucking transporting anything, And if we are, then we're working.
Shit.
You know what I mean?
Who should have licenses? Bus driving, cabs, and shit like that.
Right.
Because
they're working. Those are working vehicles. That's the idea. It was supposed to be for working vehicles. And then they got all of us to do it, and somehow we fucking gave in.
A driver license.
Yeah.
You need that motherfucker for everything, too, though. For the bank, everything.
Wow. I'm going to have to tell everybody to stay till the end. Stay till the end. Fucking surprise at the end. That's what we're going to say. If you watch the first 5 minutes, watch the last 10 minutes.
Oh, you know shit. I forgot what episode that was in. We talking about my license and shit.
We've talked about it a few times.
That's what I'm saying. So,
there's some people out there.
52, baby. Right.
There's some people out there who are going, oh, shit. Infamous license.
Yeah.
Is that what we named the episode? The Infamous License?
I don't know. But I tell you, I got a whole year on that thing.
I got a whole lot of nothing.
I'm gonna keep it secure.
Yeah, good. Did you just happen to throw it in there, or you wanted to show everybody today?
Nah, I went to the bank today.
Oh,
so
okay.
I had it in my pocket.
Because I know at one point
it just hit me. I was like,
a couple times you said you wanted to bring it in.
Yeah, I got my license right here. Now I can show him. Yeah.
That whole corner was just like flipping, man.
Yeah, because I keep it in the car and shit. I keep it in the car, but
oh man, that's dangerous.
I had it in my pocket. I took it out.
It's dangerous. Just
and they can't move too much.
Leaving it anywhere. That's what I'm saying, right? You don't want to leave it just anywhere.
Nah, man, it's cool, man. It's just been through a lot.
That's an understatement. Because we've heard some stories.
Oh, it's like every time I go in a bank, boy, she'd be like, oh, wow. We didn't get this fixed. Like, I'm going to get it fixed. Don't worry.
I still got a year on it.
Yeah.
You tell her.
I still got a year on it.
Still got a year on it.
Yeah, but they know me now. She know what number that is. You can't see the one you can't see.
Right.
The one you got put together close so you can see it.
Oh shit! She already knows what.
Hell yeah, she be like, yep. So how you been? I'm good.
Why do they even ask for it anymore at this point?
I don't know. I guess they got to see the shit. I don't know.
Do you still have it with you?
Boy, I'll be glad when she in there, boy.
Do you turn around if she isn't?
Nah.
You just have to fight it out with the next guy.
Yeah. I just gotta hear the bullshit behind it. Right. You know, I'm like,
Yep.
Man, cash my shit. Just come on, man.
Yeah, I know. It's a big. Yeah, I got it.
Right. That's all. I play along with him. Yeah, boy. I've been through. Yeah. That thing tore up. Yeah. I'm gonna get it fixed. Don't worry.
Yeah, right.
See you next week. Appreciate you.
You know what you tell him? You're gonna miss it when it's gone.
Yeah, for real. I'm gonna be fucked up.
Oh shit. All right. Yeah. Well, let's finish this thing off.
Hey.
Awkward Intelligence. I'm Intox along with
BDot, baby.
And we'll catch you on the next one. 53 on the way. Holla.
Yeah.